5 doesn't mean that you should drive 65 all the time. Like, I'll be the first one to say that on a rain day, in this car, I probably will not drive 65 miles an hour, which you should not do, or I'm gonna make some kind of steering input. And both of those things are gonna cause you to spin out. If you do both of them, it's like almost a guarantee.
Yeah, there was one guy over here who was talking to me about his car is in here, but they're not allowing him to take out the car yet. So we're just kind of waiting here to see what's gonna happen with all these people's cars in here.
You know, go ahead, Jacob. Are you seeing anybody else from?
Great to be with you.
The U.S. Secretary of Defense is in San Diego as he continues his West Coast budget tour. Ashton Carter visited naval facilities at Naval Base San Diego.
More than 12,000 people packed the convention center tonight to listen to Bernie Sanders speak. And like you mentioned, he left the stage close to an hour ago. Listen to what he had to say.
This campaign is about ending the militarization of local police departments. It is about making police departments reflect the diversity of the communities they serve.
As of today, it will no longer breed orcas at its parks. SeaWorld also plans to phase out its theatrical shows that include killer whales. Video captures frightening moments for people along the Embarcadero as the adventure hornblower crashes coming into dock. Another look, they scatter as the horns sound.
American flags waved and lined the streets of Coronado. And both young and old gathered to pay tribute to local fallen Navy SEAL Charlie Keating. Charlie's body was taken by convoy and accompanied by dozens of Patriot Guard riders through the city that he called home.
And no other Republican would say this, but we are going to play for California. We're going to win. And there's nobody like our vets, and we're going to take care of our vets. So this has been amazing. This has been amazing.
Yeah, good evening. We're in Campo tonight, and if you look right behind me, you can see the fire line that Cal Fire created tonight. Flames burning right up on that hillside. Lake Morena Village was evacuated earlier today. It's just a few miles northwest of Potrero where flames originally ignited.
I'm going to show you something. It's not a gun.
Okay.
This is what my mother used to carry 70 years ago. We lived out in National City, and this is back in the late 1940s, coming home. My mother was separated at the time, and she would come home. She always had this hammer. I carried this hammer. Okay?
So ever since then?
Yes, honey, I carry this hammer. Anybody come up to me, they'll have to tangle. Okay? That's it.
The stars were out and the pressure was on. The big follow-up trilogy ender presented to the toughest fans in the world live with a live orchestra. What could go wrong? Captain Kirk Chris Pine wasn't worried.
It's going to be a great one. 1, 2, 3. Back to you. Pretty good. Okay, got to get out.
Escorted by a force of brothers in arms, Jonathan J.D. de Guzman was recognized with full honors before he was laid to rest. Thousands packed the Shadow Mountain Community Church to pay their respects and learn who was the man who many simply knew as J.D.
This is a picture that the El Cajon Police Department has released of a man who was shot and killed at 2:30 this afternoon. After an outcry from protesters, Chief of Police Jeff Davis made this statement.
The male subject paced back and forth while the officers tried to talk to him. At one point, the male rapidly drew an object from his front pants pocket, placed both hands together on it, and extended it rapidly towards the officer, taking what appeared to be a shooting stance, putting the object in the officer's face.
Oh my God!
protesters have officially gone to the streets. They've closed down Broadway. Everyone has their phones out. They're recording live videos for Facebook and other social media outlets.
Y'all say your daughters. I know you got a heart, mamas. I know you got a heart, Miss Carter.
With my friend Nina here.
Is this your friend? Is this a romantic friend or is this a... No, that just got awkward. I'm sorry. Okay.
We'll be all over that.
That's an HR thing. All right, well, you want to share my... No? Thank you, guys. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Super Lucky Friday. There you go. We'll do it off the air.
Oh, man. Well, we'll be right back, I think. Wow. Cheers.
John Glenn was known as a national hero and a symbol of the space age. People have been coming here to the San Diego Air and Space Museum all day, remembering the legacy that he left behind. John Glenn was the last surviving member of the Mercury 7 astronauts. On February 20th, 1962, he became the first American to orbit the Earth aboard Friendship 7.
John Glenn was one of those people who actually does seem to be the embodiment of the word hero. He spent his entire life in public service.
Yeah, this is great. Oh yeah, it's coming down. Jacob, do we have an umbrella in the truck? We don't have an umbrella, do we? No, we're covering the camera, so that's great. Can we go inside now?
Sharing signature. Doing Facebook.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to get information.
Uh-huh.
Weren't they warm? Weren't they warm? Weren't they warm?
The white guy wants churros.
Now, are they cold now?
Wait, I'm Christina. You should try.
That is so ugly. That is so
Authorities are also asking for your help to be able to find the suspect's car. Again, they think it's somewhere near the airport or abandoned near the car rental area.
Jacob is currently shooting the fire line that's burning behind him. Can you see? It's pretty intense, my friend. Where are you going?
Fire.
Say hi to the legendary Snapchatters. You're a legend. Sasha Fu.
I don't know what to say to that.
You're a legend.
I don't know what to say to that. I just want to say the most impressive.
Snapchat.
She's gonna get Snapchat. She's gonna get Snapchat. Yes, yes,
What
yes.
This is the not so much fun part of the job in news. When you have to set up and work in the rain.
Who be a fool? Poodle. I'm not a fool.
You have to say what he says. Poodle.
You're a poodle.
Amber Lambs.
I'm really worried about my job right now.
We're going to be out here until 9 o'clock in the morning, sending a police department national call.